On the last turn, we have studied the development of the arterial system, and continuing with that, or I would say कि cardiovascular system में this is the last topic which we are doing. देखो तुम्हारा ग्रॉस एनाटॉमी और हिस्टोलॉजी का तो वो जो कंपटीशन है वो हो रहा है. एम्ब्रियोलॉजी के लिए वी विल बी टेकिंग an exam sort of. That exam will be like you have to read the congenital anomalies and the embryological basis of the congenital anomalies. अभी तक तो हमने तुमको क्या क्या पढ़ाया है? जनरल एम्ब्रियोलॉजी बता दूं क्योंकि पता नहीं है, वो लास्ट में अभी भी बात कर रहे हो. क्या क्या पढ़ाया है बेटा बताओ? कितने सिस्टम्स कवर हो गए एम्ब्रियोलॉजी में? जनरल एम्ब्रियोलॉजी हो गया है, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ हेड एंड नेक हमने खत्म कर लिया है, और ये लास्ट क्लास है आज किसकी? कार्डियोवैस्कुलर सिस्टम की. So all the congenital anomalies which are associated with these systems that we will be asking in that exam. Maybe उसको हम एक OSPI जैसा डिजाइन करेंगे जिसमें you will be getting pictures of the congenital anomalies. You have to identify that anomaly and write the embryological basis for that anomaly. Or we may be keeping the models at certain stations and then you have to write then and there. जो लोग बहुत बिजी है या अपने फोन में कुछ दिखाने में या बात करने में, प्लीज तुम लोगों ने अगर सैटरडे के लिए प्रिपरेशन कर लिया हो तो इसके बाद तुम एम्ब्रियोलॉजी का ये प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट कर सकते हो. मे बी नेक्स्ट वीक में हम कभी भी ये टेस्ट जो है वो प्लान कर सकते हैं. So you have to read go through all the congenital anomalies related to general embryology or to the head and neck and of the cardiovascular system. Now today I'll be talking about the development of the venous system. Last तुम लोग आ गए हो क्लास में, बात मत करो प्लीज. ये जो टॉपिक है वैसे भी तुमने सारी वीन्स पढ़े नहीं है बॉडी में, कि थोरैक्स तुम्हारा नहीं हुआ है, एब्डोमेन नहीं हुआ है. You have studied the veins of the upper limb, lower limb and of the head and neck region. But we will be discussing the development of all the veins of the body, or I will say the major veins of the body. So first you have to think about grossly where that vein is situated, what are the tributaries of that vein. So by correlating with those things you will be able to make out the development of different veins of the body, and you will get an overview also that these veins are. तुमको बहुत छोटी छोटी ब्रांचेस हो सकता है अभी याद रहे, पर फर्स्ट ईयर के बाद में जब तुम जाते हो तो एक पूरी बॉडी का ओवरव्यू वो तुम समझ आ जाना चाहिए. और प्लस वो तुमको हमेशा पता होना चाहिए कि अच्छा मेजर वेन ऑफ द लोअर लिम्ब इज दिस वन, मेजर वेन ऑफ द अपर लिम्ब इज दिस वन, and of course the major veins which are there in the thoracic region, in the abdominal region. So just have a look at that, ki what are the major veins. But of course if we restrict to the topic, we will be discussing the development of the venous system. So what are the three major, yahi baith ja beta, हाँ. So what are the three major veins or pair of veins located in the body of the embryo or the fetus? So there are three major systems. They are the three major pairs, they are divided into two kinds of veins, the visceral veins and the somatic veins. And visceral veins include vitelline system and umbilical system. The somatic veins include the cardinal system. So if we are saying somatic veins, that means they will be draining the body of the embryo. So which two veins drain the body? Which are the two major veins in the body of a human being? Superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava. Above the level of the heart it is superior vena cava, and below the level of the heart is the inferior vena cava. So if they are the major veins, please no talking. If they are the major veins, so they are the somatic veins, so they will be derived from the cardinal system of veins. So both superior and inferior vena cava, they will be derived from cardinal system of veins. The visceral veins include the vitelline system and the umbilical system. Umbilical system, of course, will include the umbilical veins. What is the function of umbilical veins? They bring the oxygenated blood from the placenta, and where does the umbilical vein end, or which vein is left? How many umbilical veins are there in the beginning? 2. And which vein is left? Left umbilical vein. You have to remember this thing, left umbilical vein is left, and that will bring the blood from the placenta and till where? कोई बता सकता है? हमने कम्युनिकेटिंग चैनल पढ़ा था लिवर के पास में, जहां लेफ्ट अम्बिलिकल वेन ब्लड लेकर आ रही थी, and it was directly communicating with the inferior vena cava bypassing the liver. Which was that channel in the fetus? Ductus arteriosus और venosus. ये क्या है? वीनस सिस्टम है, तो वो लेफ्ट अम्बिलिकल वेन था, तो हमने एक चैनल पढ़ा था, दैट वाज डक्टस वीनोसिस. हाँ, देखेंगे इसको डिटेल में. तीसरा जो सिस्टम है, दैट मीन्स अम्बिलिकल सिस्टम विल गिव राइज टू द अम्बिलिकल वेन्स. देयर आर 2 अम्बिलिकल वेन्स. देन द विटेलाइन सिस्टम, इट इंक्लूड्स द वेन्स which bring the deoxygenated blood from the yolk sac. So the veins which are communicating a channel between the intestine and the yolk sac, those veins are the vitelline veins. There are 2 vitelline veins, there are 2 umbilical veins, there are 2 cardinal veins. तो ये 3 pair of veins जो होते हैं, they are located in the body of the embryo. Of course, they are linked with the development of different veins. But major veins of the body, that means superior and inferior vena cava, they are derived from the cardinal system of veins. Now look at the embryo. Actually the folding has occurred. Folding कब हो जाता है? Head fold, tail fold कब हो जाता है? कौन से week में बन जाता है? 3rd week में या 4th week में? 3rd week में there occurs development of the germ layers and folding occurs in the 4th week. So 4th week में ये head fold हो गया, tail fold हो गया. Then you can recognize this is the heart. Now this is the dorsal aorta which is going, and then you can see the veins which are connected to the venous end of the heart tube. So at the venous end of the heart tube, which chamber is located? At the venous end of there are 4 chambers in the primitive heart tube. Can you name them right from the venous end to the arterial end? At the venous end, which chamber is there? Sinus venosus. Then there is primitive atrium. Then primitive ventricle. And at the arterial end, there is truncus arteriosus. So these veins are connected. You can see they are connected to the venous end, or I would say all the 3 pairs of veins जो हमने पिछली स्लाइड में देखे, they all are connected to the venous end of the heart tube. Now you can recognize the 3 sets of veins. These are the vitelline veins. This is the placenta. So these are the umbilical veins. एक ही रह गई है. So this is the umbilical vein. Then you can see this is the vitelline vein connecting. It will connect the gut tube with the this yolk sac cavity. And then 3rd system of veins is the cardinal vein. So there are 3 sets of veins. One is from the yolk sac cavity, one is from the placenta, and then the other veins are the cardinal veins. But all the 3 pairs, they are connected to the venous end of the heart tube. So again you can look at this picture. तुम्हारा continuously मुझे तुम बात करते हुए दिख रहे हो. कौन कौन से वेन्स हैं? अब मुझे बताओ, ये कौन से वेन्स हैं जो प्लेसेंटा से ब्लड लेके जा रहे हैं? अम्बिलिकल वेन्स. ये कौन से वेन्स हैं जो yolk sac cavity से they are carrying blood towards the venous end of the heart tube? These are the vitelline veins. And then these two are the cardinal veins. And cardinal veins also you can recognize. This is the common cardinal vein, this is anterior cardinal vein, and this is the posterior cardinal vein. Anterior cardinal vein is located towards which end? It is located towards the head end. And posterior cardinal vein, it is going towards the caudal end. So from here you can say that superior vena cava, if it has to develop, it will develop from the anterior cardinal veins, and inferior vena cava will develop from the posterior cardinal vein. So these two, the common cardinal vein, it divides into two, the anterior cardinal and the posterior cardinal veins. Then these are the vitelline veins connected to the venous end of the heart. This is the umbilical vein. You can see in very beginning when the folding is taking place, it is also connected to the venous end of the heart. यहाँ पे 3 दिख रहे हैं, लेकिन वो क्या है? 3 pairs हैं. One vein is along the right side and one is along the left side. So 3 pairs or 3 systems, we would say, they are located in the body of the embryo. One vitelline vein, second is the umbilical vein, and third are the cardinal veins. इतना कम से कम तुम्हें पता होना चाहिए. कोई तुमसे पूछे कि वीनस सिस्टम जब डेवलप हो रहा है तो कौन कौन से what are the parts of the venous system or which veins are there in the embryo or the fetus? So these are the vitelline veins, umbilical veins, and the cardinal veins. So from where are the vitelline veins arising? They are arising from capillary plexus of the splanchnopluric mesoderm around the yolk sac, and they will draining the yolk sac cavity also. Then umbilical veins, they convey oxygenated blood from the placenta. Cardinal veins, they drain the body wall. They divide into anterior cardinal vein and posterior cardinal vein. The anterior cardinal vein will drain the cephalic end as well as the upper limb bud. So, कौन सा vein है upper limb का? Subclavian से पहले क्या है? Axillary. Axillary continues into subclavian vein. So subclavian vein is a tributary of superior vena cava or the inferior vena cava? Superior vena cava. So that means upper limb bud and the cephalic end, they together they will be forming from the anterior, they will be draining in the anterior cardinal vein. So, and then posterior cardinal vein, it will drain the caudal region, and these veins will also drain the lower limb bud. Now common cardinal vein, they will combinedly form a duct. That duct is known as duct of Cuvier. ये वो point है where the anterior cardinal vein meets with the posterior cardinal vein. So they combinedly they form a short channel which opens in the sinus venosus. So that channel is known as duct of Cuvier. Now here you can see there are 3 sets of veins, but the cardinal veins are not shown in this picture. This is the venous end of the heart tube, if you recognize. This is the right horn, this is the left horn, this is sinus venosus, and you can see in the beginning there is right umbilical vein, there is right vitelline vein, similarly left vitelline vein and the left umbilical vein. अभी हम बात कब कर रहे हैं? 3rd week की या 4th week की, जब right umbilical vein disappear नहीं हुआ है. So in the beginning both are present, so and they are connected to the sinus venosus. Similarly there is one more vein over here and one more vein over here. They are the cardinal veins. Anterior cardinal above this level and posterior cardinal below this level. So 3 sets of veins all connected to the sinus venosus. Now this is the fetal circulation. We will talk about the umbilical veins first, क्योंकि umbilical vein का पार्ट बहुत छोटा है, डेवलपमेंट भी उससे umbilical vein ही बनना है. देख लो umbilical vein जो है, that will carry the oxygenated blood. That is why it is shown in the red color, and you can see it is going, only the left one is left, so that is reaching up to the liver. Here it will connect with the inferior vena cava through a channel. That channel is known as ductus venosus. So this channel, the bypass channel which is there in the fetal circulation connecting the left umbilical vein with the inferior vena cava, that channel is known as ductus venosus. So some way it will lose its communication with the sinus venosus and it will remain till the liver. ये हार्ट तक sinus venosus के लेवल तक अपना कनेक्शन लूज कर देगा, राइट वाला डिसअपियर हो गया है. ये अल्टीमेटली जो fetal circulation होगा, it will. So at first there are two umbilical veins. The right one completely disappears. The proximal part of the left vein also disappears. जब हम बोल रहे हैं कि सिर्फ लिवर तक जाके ये डक्टस विनोसस से कनेक्ट हो रहा है, तो जो proximal part था, proximal part कौन सा था? From the sinus venosus till liver, वो भी कोई part होना चाहिए. So that proximal part of the left vein also disappears. So right vein completely, the distal part of the left vein carries blood from placenta to the liver, and with the increase in the placental circulation, it is connected with the inferior vena cava through the ductus venosus. So this is about the umbilical veins. So umbilical veins कितने होते हैं? There are two umbilical veins. Which umbilical vein disappears? Right. And which one is left? Left umbilical vein is left and only its distal part is left. The proximal part disappears. And then left umbilical vein is connected directly to the inferior vena cava through a communicating channel. That channel is ductus venosus. Now we come to the next pair of veins, that is the vitelline veins. अब जो ये दोनों veins हैं वो धीरे धीरे vitelline थोड़ा बड़ा है और cardinal vein थोड़ा ज्यादा बड़ा है. तो next जो है वो क्या है? Vitelline veins. Vitelline veins are the veins which are developing in the vitello-intestinal duct, or they are the connecting channel between the yolk sac and the intestine. Yolk sac भी cavity जो है ना, वो पहले तो it is like outside the body of the embryo, but some portion of the yolk sac also forms a portion of the intestine. So that is why they are the connecting channel. And one more thing, liver develops after the development of the vitelline veins. So liver will divide the vitelline veins into three parts. जो हमें पूरा straight दिख रहा था, sinus venosus तक जाता हुआ, वो liver के develop होने से it will divide into a suprahepatic, the liver will divide it into suprahepatic part, intrahepatic part and an infrahepatic part. So some portion of the vitelline veins will remain inside the liver. That portion of the vitelline vein is intrahepatic part. Some portion will be below liver, so that is infrahepatic part, and some portion will be above the liver. So above the liver and till where? Till the sinus venosus, because ultimately they will be draining into the sinus venosus. So there are three parts of the vitelline veins. Here you can see, this is the sinus venosus. Please don't talk. ये जो development of venous system है, even it is more complicated than the development of the arteries. You know, variations are more common in veins or in arteries? They are more common in veins. Variations भी common है, development भी इसका complicated होता है. पर if you get an idea कि yes, there are three sets of veins, one is cardinal, one is vitelline and one set is the umbilical, and then just have a look at कि मैं हमेशा बोलती हूँ ये वाला टॉपिक एग्जाम के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट है, इसलिए सुन लो. ये एग्जाम के लिए इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, पर ये है कि you should have an idea कि yes, the venous system develops in this way. So now the inferior most part of the, ये इसको उठाना, ये कौन है? हाँ, तबीयत ठीक नहीं है तुम्हारी? तबीयत ठीक नहीं है? कितने पार्ट्स हैं विटेलाइन वेन्स के? 3 parts. The suprahepatic part, intrahepatic part and the subhepatic part or the infrahepatic part. So suprahepatic, you can see the anastomotic channels between the right and the left vitelline veins. Can you recognize the other veins also? This is the right umbilical vein and you can see it is disappearing. And then you can see this is the, please, This is the left umbilical vein which is left. It is also communicating with the vitelline set of veins. Can you see that? And then you can see anastomotic channels are formed between in the suprahepatic part also, and then you can see the 3 anastomotic channels which are formed below the liver also, that in the infrahepatic part. What is which? Now these are the 3 anastomotic channels between the right and the left vitelline veins formed in the infrahepatic part. Can you make out the difference? Which anastomotic channel is anterior, which is posterior to the developing duodenum? Can you make out from the picture? बताओ कौन सा है डॉर्सल है, कौन सा वेंट्रल है? देखकर बताओ. बीच में डिओडेनम है, यहाँ पे डेवलप हो रहा है. सुपीरियर वाला क्या है? वेंट्रल. मिडिल क्या है? डॉर्सल. और इंफीरियर क्या है? वेंट्रल. सो दिस whole anastomosis is known as figure of 8 anastomosis. Please, no talking. This figure of 8 anastomosis takes parts in the development of portal vein. This question is usually asked in the multiple choice question when you give the pre-PG exam. तो एम्ब्रियोलॉजी में उस समय ऐसे क्वेश्चंस रखते हैं कि वो क्यों बिल्कुल भूल चुके होते हैं. ये फिगर ऑफ 8 जैसा लग रहा है. ये फिगर ऑफ 8 anastomosis, this is for the development of the portal vein. There are 3 sets or 3 places where the anastomosis is taking place. The cephalic ventral anastomosis, middle dorsal anastomosis, and the caudal ventral anastomosis. And then you can see the umbilical vein is also communicating with the vitelline veins. अब और इस पिक्चर में देखो, तुम लोग बात मत करो, ये तुम ही, ये जो क्वेरी है ना, इसको तुम ही सॉल्व करो. देखो क्या क्या डिसअपियर हो गया इसमें. बताओ मुझे क्या, ये कौन सा वेन डिसअपियर हुआ है? राइट या लेफ्ट? राइट अम्बिलिकल. बिलो विच एनास्टोमोसिस? मिडिल डॉर्सल एनास्टोमोसिस. और यहाँ कौन सा डिसअपियर हुआ है? लेफ्ट पोर्शन ऑफ द अम्बिलिकल वेन. तो बचा क्या क्या? मिडिल डॉर्सल के नीचे लेफ्ट विटेलाइन वेन और मिडिल डॉर्सल के ऊपर राइट पार्ट ऑफ द विटेलाइन वेन. ये पूरा स्ट्रक्चर कैसा दिख रहा है? एस शेपेड दिख रहा है. नाउ दिस होल विल फॉर्म दिस स्ट्रक्चर विल फॉर्म द पोर्टल वेन. नाउ व्हाट इज पोर्टल वेन? पहले ये पता होना चाहिए. व्हाट इज पोर्टल वेन? हाँ, इट कनेक्ट्स द स्मॉल इंटेस्टीन एंड द लिवर. ऑल द न्यूट्रिएंट्स, प्लीज डोंट टॉक, नो टॉकिंग. ऐसे नीचे घुस घुस के तुम करते क्या रहते हो? ऑल ऑफ यू सिट स्ट्रेट. जो मुझे झुका हुआ भी दिखाना वो सीधे बाहर चला जाएगा यहां से. What, तुम अभी भी तुम्हें समझ नहीं आ रहा ना, तुम खड़े हो जाओ. हाँ, जिसने अभी अपना हेड टर्न किया था, हाँ, जो ऐसे हाथ रख के बैठे हो, तुमको बोल रही हो खड़े हो जाओ. हाँ, तुम ही. क्या होता है पोर्टल वेन? ये तो 12th तक पढ़ के आते हैं. व्हाट इज पोर्टल वेन? खड़े रहो अब तुम लोग ना वो वाले कैटेगरी के बच्चे हो कि बेंच पे खड़े हो जाओ, हाथ ऊपर कर लो, और है ना, और कुछ इस टाइप के पनिशमेंट तुमको इस एज में भी चाहिए. वो खुश भी हो रहा है, मैं तो ऐसा ही हूं. So portal vein is the vein in which all the nutrients which are absorbed in the intestine, they are carried by the portal vein to the liver first. Even the toxic substances which are absorbed, so if they do not get diffused in the blood, so first they are carried by the portal vein to the liver. So it is a communicating channel between the intestine and the liver. So here you can see this is the right branch of portal vein, this is the left branch of the portal vein, and this is the trunk of the portal vein which is formed. And portal vein per se is formed by the fusion of, ये gross anatomy में भी ये दोनों veins मिलते हैं. सुपीरियर मेसेंट्रिक वेन एंड दी स्प्लीनिक वेन। कोई बताएगा एग्जैक्ट लोकेशन? कभी तुमने सुना हो कि पोर्टल वेन का फॉर्मेशन कहाँ होता है एनाटॉमिकली? जीआईटी में किसी स्ट्रक्चर के पीछे होता होगा, बताओ कहाँ होता है? Where the splenic vein and the superior mesenteric veins fuse? Superior mesenteric is the vein which drains the small intestine. The formation of the portal vein occurs behind the neck of the pancreas. This is very particular. You will see in the gross anatomy जब तुम abdomen पढ़ोगे तो ये दोनों मिलके superior mesenteric vein intestine से and splenic vein from the spleen, they will combine and then they will form the trunk of the portal vein. But for embryological purpose, the portal vein is derived from which veins? Portal vein is derived from which system of veins? Cardinal, vitelline or umbilical? Vitelline system of veins. So this thing you have to remember, that portal vein is derived from vitelline system of veins, the right vitelline and some portion of the left vitelline also. Left vitelline is only, that will form the superior mesenteric and splenic vein. It will come from the spleen and they both will combine, and the trunk of the portal vein is derived totally from the right vitelline vein. So then you can see the left umbilical vein, that is also communicating with the left branch of the portal vein. अब कई बार ये मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन आता है, मैंने देखा है कि डक्टस विनोसस कनेक्ट्स व्हाट एंड व्हाट. So if we say embryologically, it will connect the left umbilical vein with the inferior vena cava. But then you can see left umbilical vein is draining into the left branch of the portal vein. So this option might be there, that that ductus venosus can connect, or it connects the left branch of the portal vein with the inferior vena cava. So this can also happen because the left umbilical vein is communicating with this. So now this is the portal vein. This slide you will be seeing in the abdomen part. This is the superior mesenteric vein. This is the pancreas. This is the head, neck, body and the tail of the pancreas, and we are looking at the pancreas from behind because they are located behind the pancreas. So this is the splenic vein. This is the superior mesenteric vein. Combinedly they are forming the portal vein. But portal vein is derived embryologically from the vitelline veins. That you have to remember, that it is derived from the. Now what is the fate of the vitelline veins? Hepatic bud. No talking. Hepatic bud divides the vitelline veins into infrahepatic, intrahepatic and the suprahepatic part. Infrahepatic part forms three anastomosis: the cephalic ventral, middle dorsal and the caudal ventral anastomosis. Splenic vein and superior mesenteric vein joins at the left end of middle dorsal anastomosis. So this portal system of veins, it can be recognized in a 35 days old embryo. 35 days old है, कौन सा week है? 5th. हाँ 35 मतलब 5th end हो रहा है, ठीक है. तो by 5th week the portal system, it can be recognized. So the formation of the trunk of the portal vein, there is right branch of portal vein, left branch of portal vein, and they receive the left branch receives the oxygenated blood from the left umbilical vein. About that I was talking कि ये जो portal vein बना है वो किस में divide हो रहा है? Right branch and the left branch. And left umbilical vein, it is connecting with the left branch of the portal vein, and then so the ductus venosus is the communicating channel between the left branch of the portal vein and the inferior vena cava. But of course this communication will appear only after day 35. जब तक portal vein नहीं बना तब तक communicating channel किसके बीच में था? Left umbilical vein और inferior vena cava. जब portal vein बन गया उसके बाद में ductus venosus is between the left branch of portal vein and the inferior vena cava. So through this channel the liver is bypassed. Now next part of the vitelline veins is the intrahepatic portion of the vitelline veins. Now what it will form, what is inside the liver, वो भी अभी तुमने पढ़ा नहीं है कोई. There are hepatic sinusoids, मतलब there are venous sinusoids, they are the sinusoids are inside the liver. मुझे एक बेसिक बता दो तुम कि एक एंड पे तो पोर्टल वेन आ रहा है और दूसरे एंड पे जो वेन दिखता है वो दिखता है hepatic vein, and hepatic vein is the tributary of the inferior vena cava. So where these two systems are connected, at one end, at the entry of the liver there is portal system, and at the exit there are hepatic veins which are communicating with the inferior vena cava. So this portosystemic anastomosis or the communication is inside the liver, where the branches of the portal vein, they are dividing, and at the other end the common hepatic veins, they will be forming and they will be draining into the inferior vena cava. तो जितना भी liver के अंदर ये जो sinusoids बन रहे हैं, they are formed by the intrahepatic part of the vitelline vein. तुम्हें याद क्या रखना है बस इसमें, पोर्टल वेन कौन से पार्ट से बन रहा है, सब हेपैटिक पार्ट ऑफ द विटेलाइन वेन, और इंट्राहेपैटिक पार्ट से क्या बन रहा है, हेपैटिक साइनोसॉइड्स. सो afferent vessels of the hepatic sinusoids, they will be forming the intrahepatic branches of the portal vein, and efferent vessels will form the tributaries of the hepatic, which will combine and they will drain into the inferior vena cava. बैठ जाओ. मैंने जो कहा वो बात समझ आ रही है, क्योंकि तुमने ग्रॉस एनाटॉमी नहीं पढ़ा है. बताओ क्या हुआ इसमें, लिवर के अभी हम क्या पढ़ रहे हैं, विटेलाइन वेन्स पढ़ रहे हैं. कितने पार्ट्स हैं विटेलाइन वेन के, 3 पार्ट, सुप्राहेपैटिक, इंट्राहेपैटिक एंड द infrahepatic part. So infrahepatic part has formed what? Figure of 8 anastomosis that took part in the development of the portal vein. Then intrahepatic part of the vitelline veins, that will form the hepatic sinusoids. And hepatic sinusoids have got 2 types of vessels, the afferent vessels, which are the branches of portal vein, and the efferent vessels, which are the tributaries of the hepatic vein. And this hepatic vein, they will drain into the inferior vena cava. फीटस में क्या होता है, अब यहाँ पे ये भी चीज समझ लो, वो डक्टस विनोसस बना ही क्यों है. अगर ब्लड पोर्टल वेन से आता और इन सारे हेपैटिक साइनोसॉइड्स में से होके जाता तो पहले ही वो डीऑक्सीजनेटेड या मिक्स टाइप का ब्लड है. हालांकि अम्बिलिकल वेन ऑक्सीजनेटेड ला रही है पर उतना लेवल नहीं है, फिर वो पूरा लिवर में से होके भी जा रहा है, उसके बाद जाना कहाँ है उसको, इंफीरियर वेना कावा में. तो ये सारे हेपैटिक साइनोसॉइड्स बाईपास करने के लिए देयर इज अ डायरेक्ट चैनल between the left umbilical vein and the inferior vena cava. So actually that ductus venosus is formed to bypass these hepatic sinusoids. So that is why it is there. Then there is suprahepatic part of the vitelline veins. Now suprahepatic part of the vitelline vein, only the left part will disappear and the right part will enlarge to form the common hepatic vein. So you have to remember one thing, suprahepatic portion will form the common hepatic vein, and this common hepatic vein, it will drain into the inferior vena cava. Subhepatic will form the portal veins and intrahepatic part will form the hepatic sinusoids. So these are the 3 parts of the vitelline veins which are formed because of the developing liver. अब जितनी बात हमने अभी तक करी है ये पूरा क्या है, उसकी समरी है. ठीक है, देखो क्या हुआ, ये कौन से वेन्स है, दोनों आइडेंटिफाई करो कौन सा वेन है. अच्छा उसमें लेबल्ड भी है, ये कौन से वेन्स है, अम्बिलिकल वेन्स हैं. ठीक है, अब नेक्स्ट वाले इसमें देखो, दिस इज द राइट अम्बिलिकल वेन एंड दिस इज द लेफ्ट अम्बिलिकल वेन. अगेन यू सी दिस इज द राइट अम्बिलिकल वेन, दिस इज द लेफ्ट अम्बिलिकल वेन, and then you can see right vein, right umbilical vein, it is disappearing and it will disappear as whole. and left umbilical vein, it will connect with the inferior vena cava through a communicating channel. That communicating channel is the ductus venosus. Then these two are the vitelline veins. Now vitelline veins are divided into three parts by the developing liver. This is the suprahepatic part, this is the intrahepatic part, and this is the infrahepatic part or the subhepatic part. Now this is the infrahepatic part where the anastomosis is taking place between the right vitelline vein and the left vitelline vein, and this anastomosis is known as figure of 8 anastomosis. Superior one was ventral, inferior one was ventral, and the middle was dorsal anastomosis. Dorsal to what? Ventral to what? To the developing duodenum. So then you can see ये पूरा figure of 8 में से फिर क्या बचेगा? This S-shaped anastomosis which has formed the portal vein. Now this is the superior mesenteric vein, this is the splenic vein. Combinedly they are forming the portal vein, and then portal vein is dividing into the right branch and the left branch. So here you can see they are dividing into the branches, and the left branch, it gets connected with the left umbilical vein also. So here you can see the left umbilical vein, the ductus venosus, the portal vein and its branches. Now the third system of veins, that is the cardinal veins. Now cardinal veins are meant for the development of, cardinal veins किसके लिए हैं? क्या बनाते हैं कार्डिनल वेन्स? सुपीरियर एंड इंफीरियर वेना कावा. ये सोमैटिक वेन्स है, विसरल वेन्स है, सोमैटिक वेन्स है. तो सोमैटिक वेन्स ओनली इंक्लूड दी कार्डिनल वेन्स, and visceral veins were umbilical vein and the vitelline vein. So now cardinal veins, they divide into, there is one common cardinal vein on the right side and one common cardinal vein on the left side. The right common cardinal will divide into right anterior cardinal vein and the right posterior cardinal vein. Similarly, left common cardinal will divide into left anterior cardinal vein and left posterior cardinal vein. यहाँ पे anterior posterior ventral dorsal नहीं है. Anterior posterior क्या है? Anterior means यहाँ पे क्या है? Anterior above the level of the heart. They are meant for the development of the veins above the level of the heart, and posterior cardinal vein will form the veins below the level of the heart. तो anterior और posterior में divide कर रहे हैं. So anterior cardinal veins which will drain the cephalic part of the embryo including the upper limb bud, and the posterior cardinal vein will drain the rest of the embryo including that will include below the veins below the level of the heart and the lower limb bud. There are short common cardinal veins. The anterior and posterior veins join before entering the sinus venosus and they form the common cardinal vein. Now these are also divided, there are certain other veins also in the cardinal system of veins. They are formed during 5th to 7th week. Anterior posterior cardinal के अलावा और venous lines appear हो जाते हैं. इनको भी एक बार देख लो. सब cardinal, sacrocardinal and the supracardinal veins. एक चीज याद रखनी है, subcardinal veins, they drain the kidneys and they are formed in the region of mesonephric kidneys. Human kidneys क्या है? mesonephric है, metanephric है? पढ़ाएंगे वैसे तो तुमको यूरोजेनाइटल सिस्टम. बनती mesonephric kidneys भी है, पर जो persist करती है they are the metanephric kidneys. ठीक है. So subcardinal veins, they drain the kidneys. They are formed in the region of the kidney. Where are the kidneys located? Retroperitoneum. So they are located onto the posterior abdominal wall in the lumbar region. So there the subcardinal veins are formed. then the sacrocardinal veins which drain the lower extremities, and supracardinal vein which drain the body wall by way of intercostal veins, taking over the function of posterior cardinal veins. सुप्राकार्डिनल वेन ने क्या ड्रेन किया है? इंटरकॉस्टल वेन वाला एरिया, थोरैसिक. कितने इंटरकॉस्टल वेन्स होते हैं? कितने इंटरकॉस्टल स्पेसेस होते हैं? व्हाट आर इंटरकॉस्टल स्पेसेस? हाँ, द स्पेस बिटवीन द रिब्स. सो हाउ मेनी रिब्स आर देयर? 12. So how many intercostal spaces? 11. So ये supracardinal veins will drain the intercostal spaces, the subcardinal veins will drain the kidneys, and the sacrocardinal veins will drain the extremities. अच्छा पिक्चर नहीं है पर ठीक है. ये बताओ ये ये क्या वेन है? ये कट करा हुआ है. This is the superior vena cava. So superior vena cava is formed by which two tributaries? Which are two main tributaries of the superior vena cava? What are these? बता सकते हो? अच्छा ये दोनों वेन्स बता दो जो हेड एंड नेक रीजन से ड्रेन कर रही है. ये बता दो. हेड एंड नेक तो पढ़ लिया ना तुमने. इंटरनल जुगुलर वेन. So internal jugular vein is combining with the subclavian vein and they are forming what? Right brachiocephalic vein, and this is the left internal jugular, left subclavian combining with the left brachiocephalic, and right and left brachiocephalic combinedly they form the superior vena cava. ठीक है. पूरा एक बार वीनस सिस्टम पहले देख लो, तभी इसको पूरे को बनाना है. तो पहले ग्रॉसली तुमको पता होना चाहिए. ये क्या है? thoracic cavity है. यहाँ पे there are certain additional set of veins also. That system is known as azygous system of veins. क्या है ये? azygous system of veins. डिटेल में पढ़ोगे जब thoracic cavity पढ़ेंगे, पर अभी तुम ये समझ लो कि azygous system of veins या azygous vein is a tributary of the superior vena cava. क्योंकि right atrium में दो ही veins open होती हैं. कौन कौन सी? superior vena cava और इंफीरियर वेना कावा. उसके अलावा राइट एट्रियम में कुछ भी और ओपन नहीं हो रहा है. एक कोरोनरी साइनस है पर वो हार्ट का ही वीनस ड्रेनेज जो है वहां से ओपन होता है. So azygous systems, they vein that drains into superior vena cava. Now this is the inferior vena cava. Please, intercostal spaces are drained by azygous veins on the right side and by the hemiazygous and accessory azygous veins on the left side, and you can see these accessory and hemiazygous veins, they are draining into the azygous veins, and azygous vein is draining into the superior vena cava. So one thing you have to remember, that main veins of the body, they lie on the right side. अभी तक हमने क्या पढ़ा? portal system, that was also located on the right side क्योंकि liver है. दोनों सुपीरियर और इंफीरियर वेना कावा भी किस साइड लोकेटेड है? दे आर लोकेटेड ऑन दी राइट साइड बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली दे हैव टू ड्रेन इनटू दी राइट एट्रियम. सो हियर यू कैन सी दैट दिस azygous vein will drain into superior vena cava. Now the inferior vena cava is formed by, again it is formed by two main tributaries. कौन बनाता है inferior vena cava? Which is the main vein from the lower limb? which iliac vein? External or internal? If I say vein of lower limb, that is the femoral vein, and femoral vein will continue as external iliac vein. So external iliac will combine with the internal iliac from the pelvic cavity, and combinedly they will form the common iliac veins. Now these two are the common iliac veins. They combine and they form the inferior vena cava, and this is the venous system of the body. You can identify the renal veins also. Renal veins are draining into the inferior vena cava. Similarly, the gonadal veins, the suprarenal veins, they will also drain into inferior vena cava. अभी तुम्हें नहीं पढ़ाया है, तुम इतनी बातें करने लग जाते हो कि वैसे ही अपना इंटरेस्ट लूज कर लेते हो, पर ये देख लो कि वीनस सिस्टम डेवलप कैसे हो रहा है. हाँ, यही देखना है तुमको. So first we will talk about the development of superior vena cava. Superior vena cava के दो main tributaries क्या हैं बताओ? One from the head and neck and one from the upper limb. Subclavian vein and the internal jugular vein. Combinedly they are forming brachiocephalic. So if I say two main tributaries, right brachiocephalic and the left brachiocephalic. So how the right brachiocephalic and the left brachiocephalic are forming? This is the right anterior cardinal vein. This is the left anterior cardinal vein. This is sinus venosus. In future, it will be incorporated into right atrium. This is the right common cardinal vein. This is left common cardinal vein, right posterior cardinal vein and left posterior cardinal vein. Now, ये क्या है UV और VV? हाँ बताओ, ठीक बोल रहे हो? Umbilical vein and the vitelline vein. So all three pairs connected to the sinus venosus. And we are talking about the एंटीरियर कार्डिनल वेन्स. अब इसमें क्या डिसअपियर हो गया? देखो ये राइट ब्रेकियोसेफेलिक वेन बन गया है. किसने बनाया है बता दो मुझे. नहीं, इंटरनल जुगुलर और इसने तो बनाया है. ये कौन सा वेन है? right anterior cardinal vein. So right anterior cardinal vein will form the right brachiocephalic vein. And what is this? This is the anastomosis between the left anterior cardinal and the right anterior cardinal. So this anastomosis will form the, no talking, right anterior cardinal vein. ये इसने क्या बनाया? right brachiocephalic vein. बीच में क्या है? left brachiocephalic vein. Right and left will form the superior vena cava, but you can correlate the two figures. This left brachiocephalic vein is derived from the anastomosis between the right anterior cardinal and the left anterior cardinal vein. Now which vein has disappeared? This portion of the left anterior cardinal vein, it has disappeared. Some portion of the left anterior cardinal vein has still persisted. So we can say that it will form the left internal jugular vein. जितना बच गया है यहाँ पे एक subclavian add हो जाएगा. So then they will be forming the left brachiocephalic vein. So here you can see, now this is the superior vena cava which is formed, and even the azygous vein that is also draining into the superior vena cava. This is the coronary sinus. Can anybody tell coronary sinus is derived from which structure? बिल्कुल sinus venosus से लगा हुआ है और यहाँ पे है left horn of the sinus venosus that forms the coronary sinus. If you have heard about the right horn and the left horn of the sinus venosus, so that will form. So anterior cardinal veins there are two anterior cardinal veins and anastomosis occurs between them. The left one disappears except its terminal portion. It also gives rise to a small vein. That small vein is known as left superior intercostal vein. Then the anastomosis between the right anterior cardinal and the left anterior cardinal forms the left brachiocephalic vein. The proximal part of the right cardinal vein with the common cardinal vein, they combinedly form the superior vena cava, and distal part of the right cardinal vein forms the right brachiocephalic vein. एक बार दोबारा पीछे वाला देख लो. देखो हम ये जो बोल रहे हैं राइट एंटीरियर कार्डिनल वेन जो है, क्या वो पूरा का पूरा सुपीरियर वेना कावा बना रहा है? नहीं बना रहा ना. उसका प्रॉक्सिमल पोर्शन क्या बनाएगा? That will form the right brachiocephalic vein. The distal portion, distal to the heart, and the proximal portion below this anastomosis, it will be included in the formation of the superior vena cava along with the common cardinal vein. So this portion of right anterior cardinal vein will form the superior vena cava. Anastomosis between the two anterior cardinal will form the left brachiocephalic vein. Left brachiocephalic vein also forms the left second superior intercostal vein. ये vein क्या है वो तुम gross anatomy में पढ़ लोगे. So this is the anastomosis. This is the anterior cardinal vein, the right on the right side and on the left side. Again you can see this is the internal jugular vein. इस वाले डायग्राम में दोनों ब्रेकियोसेफेलिक को इनोमिनेट वेन बोला है. So this is the right brachiocephalic, it is the left brachiocephalic. Now here are the subclavian vein and the internal jugular vein. This is the coronary sinus. So this way there occurs formation of the superior vena cava. Now the posterior cardinal veins. ये खत्म हो जाएगा, इसको शांति से सुन लो बस. पोस्टीरियर कार्डिनल वेन विल फॉर्म व्हाट? एक ही वेन बचा है जो बड़ा बना, जो रह गया है, दैट इज द इंफीरियर वेना कावा. ठीक है. हाउ मेनी पोस्टीरियर कार्डिनल वेन्स आर देयर? There are two posterior cardinal veins, one on the right side and one on the left side. Now inferior vena cava, it is located towards the right side. जैसे superior vena cava right side था, तो left side वाले disappear होंगे and right side veins will persist. So there are two posterior cardinal veins with the development of, and then there are supracardinal and the subcardinal veins. I think we will do it on the next turn, क्योंकि वो फिर 3 तुम्हें lines ये करना. Somebody can take attendance and then they will go.